sometimes. You just need to take it on the chin, because life is also about luck. Success is about luck. Luck is a definite factor in success.
Yeah, for me, sports taught me that winning mentality. I was at a point where you just lose, bro.
Yo.
Hey, man, in a squad where you're just losing, bro. You're just losing. Now you're just celebrating for one goal. You're just losing, bro. And now it becomes frustrating because now it sets you apart from the others, because then you get to see those who are comfortable with it. And then it's like, how do I even compete myself with people who are comfortable with it? Who are losing. And that's when
that relates to scalar and everything as well.
Exactly.
People are studying to fail nowadays.
And that's when I saw.
Literally.
That's what I saw in life, bro. There's no competition. But then you see how final was boring, bro. 5-0.
Okay, background.
Dog, Barcelona should have won, bro.
Nah, that was BTA, yo.
Alright, so let's say anything in China.
Yeah.
Can I get a clap, please, quickly for saying?
You tell me, Welcome, my beautiful people, my good people, and we are back with episode 3, season 3, and like the boys and I were discussing that, hey, dog, being an Arsenal fan, hey, bro,
Arsenal?
I don't want to say anything there, because I'm a Man United fan, and it's very tough. You was.
Nah, you know
No.
Arsenal's worse.
What?
Okay, guys.
You see, I knew from the beginning that we're not going anywhere. But you guys had hope all along, bro.
But finishing where you guys are, that's
15, 14.
I don't
But
know.
at least we're in the
It's
final.
it's better to support a team where you can at least see a glimpse of hope. At least. Thank you.
Bro, they had hope, and then
So,
you know how that.
At least we're in the final with Spurs, though. There was hope there.
You
You guys didn't even touch the
But
finals.
to make
though.
it even worse,
about that.
Spurs are even lower in the log compared to you guys. So I don't know how you can find a win in that. But let's move on. Let's move on.
I don't know, man. I don't even know who I can go to. Pirates didn't even help me.
we're not going to talk about Kaiser Chiefs.
Yo, Kaiser
Like
Chiefs
Kaiser
even.
Chiefs,
Dog, Chiefs, like, nah, you can't even clinch M10-8.
Well,
And after they beat Pirates, give us PSG.
Vele.
After you guys beat Pirates,
Vele.
one cup. After 10 years now, give us
brother.
PSG.
Aye, Kaiser
Anyway.
Chiefs, if you just...
Kaiser Chiefs. Yo, the way they were so happy, bro. It's like they won the World Cup. It was a
Dude,
World
10
Cup.
years, bro.
Even at the gym, I couldn't stop hearing it, bro.
Bro, but I thank God the Sundowns didn't win, bro. Thank God they didn't get that star, bro. I thank God. I'm sorry for all the Sundowns fans, but I thank God for
Just
that.
praying on the
There's no way.
downfall,
There's no way Sundowns is gonna get a star before Pirates. How come? Protocol, guys. We got it first. We should get it again. Second, but first. You understand?
Is that
But
right?
anyway,
Anyways, guys, you can see, they said he's very passionate about this topic. Yeah,
And you can kind of get the idea in terms of what we're going to be talking
exactly.
about today.
exactly.
These faces you guys have seen me before, you guys enjoyed them in the previous episode, so why not have them again and again the next time and again after that? So just get used to them at this point. I won't even lie. Exactly.
spam in the comment
Spam
section.
in the comment section. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you get your Boyz Aloud merch and Polisha as well. And IG, TikTok, you do the things.
Sharp. What's this? All of us here once upon a time had athlete dreams. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the NBA. I'm gonna be playing
NBA, you
in the
NBA.
Not NBA, bro. That one hurt. I won't lie.
At some point, I really thought I was going to be a soccer player. Never happened. COVID happened.
You look like a soccer player.
I look like a soccer player.
You do.
Nah.
You walk like one too.
No.
Get to the bracket.
How do soccer players move?
Boy, went to the bracket.
For sure, boy.
Then NBA, but that never happened. I'm not gonna lie. So
Now, you know what's crazy? Like, when it comes to football, like,
Sad, bro.
since Will and I was in the same primary school, Whaley was, of course, good at football. Now I was not good at football. I just have 2 left feet. So I was like, bro, I can't compete with these guys. Basketball, I enjoyed basketball because, like, I can do something, I can provide something to the table. So basketball was a special time period of my life, bro. And it just didn't work out because I won't lie. I just had to accept it, bro. I started late. I'm not that tall. I'm not that
Getting in the NBA is just hard.
Bro, like it's like if you South African, forget about NBA. That's what it is.
Forget about it.
Unless you take yourself that side, bro. Take yourself that side immediately.
Have you guys
NBA.
NBA. Paul even has 5,000 followers on IG. So
no,
sorry for that, but bro, like
NBA.
talking about the big leagues over here.
It's just tough.
Yeah. But we all had those dreams, you know.
But essentially, like, those moments were good moments in our lives. Like, I don't look back and I'm like, bro, I regret. Like, I wish I could go back to just relive it again. Essentially, I know I can always go back to the courts and hoop, but it doesn't feel the same. You know, because I'm not working towards anything. I'm just playing for fun. It was more fun when I'm like, I'm putting in the grind. I have to eat like this, wake up early. What's this? Oh, my YouTubers, Boyz Life only. I'm watching from everyone. I'm trying to be the next person. So essentially, basketball became an environment for me to forget about life, forget about everything else. I'm just gonna hoop. It was like a way to relieve any watching too much to stress. Thank you, stress. Any negative emotions, and I think that's sports in a nutshell for every boy. And I think that's why it should be an opportunity that's easily accessible. You know, having a ball in your house or something, you know, to do outside. Like, there's no questions, like, there's no yes or no. You need to have something to do, you know, with people as well, because that's the best part, doing it with your friends and all of that. Because
you know how many kids I've bought in my life? People are not trying to expose people. I don't know.
But you guys as well, bro. Like, our whole hoop.
I've bought kids and hoops and everything.
Super sports.
But it's part of the journey, I guess.
Jerseys.
That's part of the journey.
We used to play those super sports shows. Now we're swimming them.
Soccer ball is your birthday cake.
And when you got that kid, you felt like,
Starting 11.
You know, and when you were there, you were scoring, bro. You were there, you were scoring.
And also that competition that came from always wanting to be in like the A team, bro. Especially soccer, like primary school, boy. A team, B team was like, okay, B team was cool, bro.
I don't say B team was cool, bro. I was B team my whole life. I hated that, bro. I hated being in the B team, bro.
But
you work so hard, and so it's like B team, Omolemo, like, bro, that just defeats everything, bro.
Now, but like, to be fair, I was also in the B team until grade 7. Grade 7, then I went to the A team, and then grade 6 and 7, I was in the A team, and then I was number 4.
What, defender?
That was just the best. Right back.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Right back.
Me left back even.
Yeah.
We all started in the B team though.
Yeah, we all started the B team.
Crazy how I stayed, but anyway, it's life. It's life. But essentially now we're grown and we can play sports, but then we can't necessarily, like, we have other commitments. So essentially, sports in its own can't be. It's not a need anymore, because we're committed to other things and it takes most of our time. So gym also becomes, you know, point B, another thing you can do, whether that's out working out at home or working out at the gym. Essentially, boys, I'm gonna just, you know, use it as a stereotype, but we do something to relieve, you know, something that we're feeling. And I think it's kind of easier, in my opinion, than actually speaking about it, because it's like a quick fix. And I know in life, like, the quick fixes are not the most ideal ones, because essentially you're not dealing with the roots of the problem. But then you deal with it just for the week, and you're like, when I have time, then I'll essentially, you know, relax and focus on it. So this Wednesday, I was really pissed off Busters from school.
Damn, okay.
Like, I was pissed off, bro. Like, it's just something.
We're told to stop playing. Stop playing.
That's really. That was big. Oh, no. That shouldn't bad, bro.
You can turn it around, tilt it so it's
Big smile on his face.
I was like, great.
That's what we're doing, bro.
Bro doesn't want the fast to big.
I won't lie.
Okay.
Yeah, that one wasn't clear, but then... Oh, but you know what sucks, though?
What?
Like,
This is actually so insane.
It's gonna be on the internet forever. So, but that's a good thing as
Look
well.
at me, bro. But I was really happy, bro.
That's all that is, bro.
Went home back home with the hat trick.
Hey, bro.
It's just too easy for you.
No, that's dumb for you. I was just, my bad. I was saying, like, Wednesday, yeah, I was pissed off, bro, because like things weren't working out at school. My lectures was being douchebag, so I was like, nah, bro, like I'm reaching the boiling point, so let me go to the gym. And essentially, like, I punched the punching bag, but I didn't punch someone. You know what I'm trying to say?
Punching bag, yeah.
Yeah, because like there's a punching bag there, and I just punched it because like, bro, that's a healthier solution or alternative rather than punching or actually harming someone else. And I think essentially that I was real struggling.
But you wanted to punch. Out of all things, you wanted to punch.
Nah, cause like that's the thing about punching. Like of course now I did like the weights.
Yeah.
You know, I did bench press, and then after that I did chest. I don't know the
Chest,
name.
yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I'm done. And as I'm leaving the punching bag, I said, let me give it a young 1 2. And then I left, I was like, yeah, just go. Like I'm cool, So I think that's why the gym for me is like it's a happy place. Like I leave feeling better than the way I enter. And I think every guy in South Africa or even globally needs an environment like that because and of course it won't work for everyone, but I do think it's the most ideal thing than hurting someone else. Like using that, and of course us as guys we have different hobbies that we use, but essentially the gym is the best thing because you're working on yourself. If for example you triggered, you're falling into temptation, go to the gym. Take your mind off things that can result in you fumbling or degrading or removing all of your efforts. Sorry. So that's why I personally like vouch for the gym. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'll always be that guy. Yeah, guys are...
Yeah, I think for me, me gym is something I do. It's required, it's regardless of how I feel, whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, as part of the daily routine.
Okay.
We go there.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go in there happy, and then you go out there and thinking, oh, hey, 18 kgs was heavy today.
Yeah.
So it's a thing that, bro, sometimes your emotions, playing sports, going to the gym, it helps, But at the same time, I mean, like Omalimo said, if you feel triggered or whatever, go to the gym. But I mean, hey, man, if it's 11 o'clock at night, the gyms are closed. What are you going to do?
And I mean, I guess like even with the context of like using the gym to like not deal with things directly, it's like a form of dumbing down the actual issues now. But like, is there a limit or like is there a drawing line where it's like, okay, bro, I can't keep going to the gym. Like, let me go face my problems. I can't keep going to play soccer. Like, let me actually go and deal with my my issues.
Yeah.
Isn't that literally like the problem of addiction as well? Like you just get so addicted to the fact that
is this I think it's good addiction.
Yeah,
good addiction.
Everyone's addicted to something. Everyone's addicted to something.
Yeah,
It's just
like,
some people better than others.
Because I think I can attest to the good addiction, or even like on both sides. Because I play football for varsity at school, so like. Especially even just growing up, I've always been in the habit of like, I want to play like every sport possible. And there was a point where me and my mom had an argument on like my books versus school. And football became everything to me. Hey, mathematics, I'm thinking about football. What.
Football, yeah.
And then my mom came to me, I'm grade 3, I'm thinking I'm living life, I'm going to play on the weekend. My mom's like, you're not playing this weekend. I'm like, why? Because it's like I was so used to like doing something, like I was just thinking about football. Why?
Yeah.
The same way if it's like you go into a bad habit of, let's say, you're lying. That's addictive. You're gonna keep continue doing it, but you see how you can balance it, but having it in good moderation.
Like, what's the thing? W to your moms first of all, because she was helping you see that you see these guys in the NBA. They break their ACL, they're finished.
Bro.
That's their whole career done. You see?
It's actually funny you said that because that is the major argument I had with my mom with basketball. Because I was telling my mom was like, you're not going to make it to the NBA. I'm like, no, mom, I'm going to make it to the NBA. Like, that's how far.
Like, literally had that same argument.
Come on, man.
So if I don't play this much on the weekend, I won't go to Bafana in a few years. But when looking back on it, yeah.
And like, for me, I was like, yo, mom, you're a hater. You're supposed to be my number one supporter. But then essentially what you're saying is true. So it's like, what you're trying to tell me is that if I, get seriously injured, I don't have a backup. I'm cooked.
Exactly. Diversify.
So, and it's the hard reality with sports. Essentially, like we like to put it as this thing that's like so fantastic and all that, but the reality is that you're using your body and competing at a specific level that if you injure it and you don't have a backup, essentially you're in trouble because you didn't necessarily have anything else. You know, there are basketball players like Russell Westbrook who are extremely intelligent and all of that are off the basketball court. But not everyone has like luxury. Like you don't think Westbrook is?
No,
Sorry,
I didn't
Westbrook.
say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
But as I said earlier on, I said a quick fix, and we spoke about that. Sorry, earlier. The thing is that I know that I don't want to talk about this. I can talk about anything else, but this specifically, I can't talk about it because I haven't built an environment or established an environment with someone else where I could talk about that. So essentially, I'm going to use the gym. But then we know, for example, I'm going to use Dele Alli. You know, for those of you guys who don't know him, football player who used to play for Tottenham, had a crazy... And in England, like, in 2017, right? I believe, like, that's when he was phenomenal, bro. Like, he was like the next star boy, I won't lie. So essentially it came across as shocking news for the world when he spoke about what he was going through, you know, depression and all of these emotions because of the environments he was in. You know, he was abused by the environments he was in, I think his family, and he had to do sell drugs and all of that, right? And essentially you can think that he used sports as an environment to forget about that, but he could not forget about the way he was feeling. And I think at the end, when he actually spoke about those emotions, that's when he was set free from them, because that's what speaking does. Speaking allows you to put something behind you and move forward in life, because you're no longer in bondage anymore. You spoke to someone, so you did something you were afraid of doing, you know. So I think that's what guys should try to do, instead of looking at sports or the gym as this thing or this medium or outlet. Try work on a relationship with someone that you could speak to them about things like this, because then now we're targeting men's mental health, and now it eliminates the risk of it going to your loved ones or even women. You know what I'm trying to say? So essentially, it's just having that bravery. Because it's not easy, bro, to have that thing.
Because I mean, it's like even when you look at it for men, like we're speaking about it as a man, because obviously that's how you're dealing with like the things, and most men probably deal with it in that way. But like even you can see all the ways that are provided for a man to deal with their mental health is like to do everything besides speaking about it. I mean, you're gonna go play sports, but you're not gonna go talk about it when you're playing sports. You're playing sports to forget about it.
Exactly.
You know, you're not gonna go to the gym to talk about it. You're going to the gym to forget about it.
That's where the issue lies. Then
that's where the issue is.
The outlet's not the solution. That's that's the thing. You see?
So all the options provided for you to deal with mental health are not even helping you. They're just making time pass by. Maybe we'll speak about it at a later stage, but we don't know how good that is, and I don't think that's the...
But is it a bad thing if it prevents you from doing something bad in that moment? I don't think it is.
Like it's a 50-50, but like I want to like link to something like you'll find some gens that would hide or just like push whatever, let's say what's going on aside, and not use that outlet to put like, let's say what they're feeling into, like let's say like with football, like at 5-a-side, I've dealt with this multiple times where you'll find like a guy who's older than you, he's dealing with work and things outside, and then you'll put that frustration on you and or like gens. So you can see like when you look back on it, like it's not the solution if you're not gonna deal with it. Sometimes it can be, but temporarily speaking.
It's not
true. Yeah, especially like what you said is a good point, because now that frustration is still there. Now you're putting it on your teammates, and now your teammates are not receiving it well, and then they'll throw it back at you. You know, I mean, as much as we're all teammates, we're human at the end of the day. I mean, the training ground is where that's the place where you compete with your teammates. I mean, you want to make the squad, right?
Yeah.
So you compete with your teammates. So like Willie said, it's a thing of you buying yourself time to just forget about it. But then after you're done, it's still there. You
need to go back and face it.
You know,
you need to go back and face it.
It's like that thing where people say, nah, me when I'm stressed, I just go sleep. You're not gonna wake up.
Find it when you wake up.
You're gonna wake up, bro. You're not.
You wake up, it's still there.
It's not gonna vibe. Yeah, exactly. So it's one of those.
It's like procrastination.
Notions, where it's like, bro, you can't always, you must, at the end of the day, you need to face your fears. No matter what, because they are gonna come back. and bite you. And it's kind of like, it's like every time you find something to distract you from what you actually have to do, it's like you're chasing your own tail. Because you're gonna end up biting yourself at some point, bro. At some point, you're gonna end up, you're gonna end up crashing.
And I mean, what happens when you are?
But I understand why you sometimes
Rather than the present moment. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was saying, like, what happens when the situation is solved? So what? You're not gonna go back to the gym?
Nah. That's a good point.
That's a very
That's a good
That's a
question.
good question.
So-
Yeah, that's a good question.
So that's another thing, is that like sometimes we need to tell people that, like, hey guys, as much as there's outlets, I mean, read books, I guess. That's another way.
No, I wouldn't
I don't think us as guys we ever talk about that. And say,
Reading
okay,
books.
Read books.
But I
do
think
all those things.
importantly, like, yes, those will help, but I think being self-aware of your state of mind is like the key. Before even, I think in between and after, like, you getting introduced to like therapy and like books, like understanding if you know that you're not good, that's a start.
Okay. Because in the previous episode, we said, we mentioned about, for example, that example of a dude, I just repeated myself, who works at KFC, right? And we said,
The
now
KFC
work on
guy,
yourself.
yeah.
Like, the next time she sees you, you own that KFC, right?
Yeah.
Of course, that in that situation, you mentioned how he didn't get this goal because he works at KFC. Well, of course, he's not gonna be happy about that or jolly. You'll be upset. So you're gonna say, bro, read a book. Like, that's the last thing I'm gonna hear. Like, to be honest with you,
I
as a
mean,
guy. I mean, like,
but-
look though, at the same time, now, it's like now you're improving yourself to prove a point.
yeah, that's
Exactly.
true.
So you need to. It's something I spoke about on like my most recent video. There was the whole looks maxing thing where guys were like going on like journeys to look attractive, yada yada yada, burn your face fat, etc. etc. Go to the gym, but all for the purpose of looking attractive to other people. Now you're putting the power in other people's hands.
Exactly.
So now, what's the point?
Yeah.
And that point can go. Yeah, fair point. You nailed it. Then.
Because if you don't want to necessarily
But now it's funny that that's the last thing you'll be doing, bro. Then what do you want to do, dog?
like
Exactly.
If that's the last thing you'll be doing.
That's
like,
exactly what I was about to get at now, because now
yeah.
you should be doing things that move you.
yes,
What moves you as a person?
like yes, as an individual, not necessarily what other people
Exactly.
want to see you in.
Exactly.
If other people want to see you working this type of lifestyle or living story, and you have this job, you have all of these assets, and you want those people to like you, I don't think, of course, like you should work towards that because of other people.
Okay, makes
course.
sense. Yeah, makes
Like
sense.
I shouldn't wanna drive a Lamborghini because the person I wanna be with doesn't wanna be with me if I don't have a Lamborghini. Like that shouldn't be my reason to have a Lamborghini.
But
Exactly.
maybe it can also boil down to the same thing when someone is going through something emotional and they don't want to go to the gym. You say, okay, read a book or something. You lay options on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, and be like, okay, these are the outlets you can do, to improve yourself. However, like certain things are just standard. Like sometimes you need to create that outlet that's not even there. If you get what I'm saying.
Like
In a sense that
Okay.
like you don't need anything to, because I mean, like, bro, like the world is gonna get tough. Your situation is not gonna get any easier, and the outlets that you'll be looking for is like now, because remember, you're telling someone to go to the gym. Sure, they can go, but that's a membership. Now he doesn't have the money, he's gonna be more depressed.
Our Joe push-ups.
You get what I'm saying?
Imagine you're depressed doing push-ups and stuff.
They're just doing push-ups at home.
one thing that's happened for all of us, and I want to know how you guys would deal with it or have, is that the sports we once committed ourselves to unfortunately rejected us. But what if that's your only, your solution or escape? If you're not necessarily good with books or any other academic fields, and now sports is your thing, and it keeps on rejecting you, now you don't have any other, alternatives. And I think for me, see, when it comes to books, I wouldn't say I'm book smart. I just say I'm a hard worker. I don't remember myself being naturally good at math or science or any other subject. I just remember facing the facts that, okay, I struggle with this because I don't grasp it at this level. You can have the best teacher to explain it, but then it's all up to me to put in the hours, to dedicate my time and sacrifice all the things I love to work towards. And that's the thing that happened with matric. However, I can't necessarily give that advice to everyone. Yes, hard work is what you need to do, but then there's others who I've met, because I did online high school, just to brief you quickly, there were people who I worked hard with as well, and they didn't make it. And I was like, wow, I worked hard for online high school, and online high school worked for me, but they also did online high school. They worked hard, but it didn't work for them. So now you ask yourself, is like, what does one do in that situation?
Oh, shit. Sometimes you just need to take it on the chin, because life is also about luck. Success is about luck. Luck is a definite factor in success. The main thing that you do is just keep showing up. Eventually you get lucky. But now, what if you don't get lucky? I guess that's what you're asking.
With sports specifically.
Then that means you just need to go ahead and like consolidate with yourself. Go back and reflect. Look at who you are. Look at what you like to do. What else moves you? Do I see myself outside of this thing? Detach yourself.
There's me with that example is especially when it comes to sports. One thing I found myself, or what I did for like at least 1 year, is that obviously I knew like soccer I didn't make it out or whatever, but then I still like volunteered to like coach to see if I can do that. And I won't lie, though, it gave me the same feeling. It didn't make me feel like, right now I wish I could go back, but the time is not there. It's not there. It's something I really enjoyed without even like expecting any money from it. I mean, getting money would be nice, but it's one thing that would be like, I don't feel rejected at the sports.
Like I can even build on what you're saying in terms of coaching, because I'm currently doing that at XP Football Club. Coincidentally, that came out of like a blessing of like me and my homie that we've been playing like football since high school, and like I never turned back on that idea. Like it's a blessing, because it's speaking, like the things that I go through there is something that, like on what we're talking about, like finding ways to navigate yourself as like doing the things that you deal with on a daily basis, and just like building yourself. And like I would say it's the best thing in terms of like just like I would say in my experience, like for example last year, and even just like rejection with football and dealing with it, like football and everything, it's hard, but being in that space with coaching, it gives you a different outlook to see how things are done. Because at the end of the day, it's what he was saying, it's a thing of luck. But in terms of the other part, and like being a coach, it's the best way to navigate, because you're just helping kids, develop themselves, not just as players, but also like as young kids moving forward.
That's proper. That's good.
It is a thing of fulfilling. Like I'll say the coach that I am with my under 10s, like as crazy as those kids can be, like, but just dealing with different personalities. Like as a kid, I wish I had the way I am as a coach with those kids, like being supportive, being assertive at times, but like just being supportive. Because I'll be honest, like the coaches that I've had in the past were just known as like this is a serious coach, and if he likes you, doesn't, you're out, and if you're not like of value, then you out the door. Like the
Shout out
main.
Coach Leon.
Coach Leon.
Yeah, Coach Leon.
Now,
Well,
That guy was very
very
supportive.
Yeah.
That guy supported
So it's
everyone.
just like the main thing is just like fulfilling that role that I'm having on those kids is the same way. Yeah.
I think that's beautiful.
If you had a bad coach, you had a bad coach.
I don't
But
know.
I've
I
had a
don't
good
think I've
coach
had a
also.
bad
Yeah.
coach.
I've never had a bad
I've had a good coach.
I've
also.
had a
Yeah,
bad
so-
But
I've had a good
a
coach.
good coach can end up being like
The reason you lose the love for the game.
a bad coach.
bad coach, yeah.
Yeah. A good coach can be in some type of way like a father figure, like one like you're not afraid to speak to, and you can clearly speak your mind or thought, like, hey, this might jeopardize our relationship. With this guy, however you feel, you can address it, and then just based on the relationship you've established, he will address you in the way that you want to be heard. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think coaches and like role models that you can see physically in your life I think those are the two crucial things a boy needs in their life, to be honest with you. Even for me right now I have like a mentor of older than me though, of course, but he kind of guides me or talks to me. I view him as another father figure in a way, because I can, like, not father figure to be honest with you, but another guy or uncle rather that I can speak to, as I said earlier on, without being afraid or concerned, whatever I say that may, ruin a relationship. Because essentially he tells me what I have to hear and what I want to hear. You know what I'm trying to say? He tells me the reality of it. Other time, I don't want to say specifically, but I addressed something to him and he started laughing. He was like, Omo, I know your answer, the answer you want to hear, but I'm not your pastor and I'm not your dad, so I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. This is what you have to hear. And I heard it. And of course, I wasn't happy with the answer, but I needed to hear it because it influenced the choice I made after, and I'm happy I made that choice. And I really hope that many boys in South Africa, even globally, have that guy in their life, because that guy can change a perspective or mindset that they have, that they inhabit from their fathers. That's not healthy. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think a lot of things that we inhabit from our fathers, not to bash our fathers, is things that we take from them without being conscious of it. We end up saying things or doing things because of the way they've reacted in their lives. And is it healthy? Not necessarily, because you find that the things that you take from them are the things that you don't necessarily want to take from them. It's just things that you take from being around a person for so long. You know what I'm trying to say? So I just think having those figures in your life is really crucial for the transitional stage of a boy becoming a man and having their voice as well.
Also the brotherhood that comes from being in a team and striving towards a goal.
Yeah, brotherhood, like in a team.
We all want to come together and win. We need to bring each other up. We see how other people work in a team, how you work in a team. How the leaders lead. If you're a leader, how you're going to lead. Dealing with different people in different situations, I think
you need to score a goal, you need to pass the ball.
Exactly, you need to pass the ball.
It's one of those things,
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing about sports. Like sports,
unless you're Kobe.
Sports kind of taught me not to be selfish. Like in basketball, I used to be the guy. Even though it wasn't my position, I was a power forward, but for some reason I was always asking for the ball from the point guard. Hey, pass. But then I learned that now I have to be, selfless, for us to score more points. The point guard must pass me the ball whenever he feels that I'm able to produce, the outcome of scoring. So there's a lot of values that sports teaches you, but then you really have to be attentive. A lot of people, when they play sports, or a lot of kids rather, like they play sports with the aim of being the next Messi, next LeBron James. So having that is not a bad thing, but focusing it kind of prevents you from learning other things as well. If you focus on one thing, you'll find out that once you're older, that, oh shoot, bro, if I took it from a different perspective, I would have learned 1, 2, 3. Instead of being selfless about my goals and who I want to be, I learned less. That's the sacrifice you have to pay. And I think that's one thing I learned with basketball, not soccer. With soccer, I was still a youngin', but when I played basketball, I was mid-teenager, so I really learned that, the way I'm thinking or the values that I've had, they changed because of the sport.
So who did you want to be like?
I wanted to be like Kevin Durant for basketball.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense.
It
makes a lot of sense.
So
It makes a
I
lot
wanna
of
be
sense.
like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, now he's gold.
But I want to ask a question, like, to all of us, like, what's a lesson or something, whether from sports or like your coach, that you've taken that you're applying into your life? Like, for example, for you it was like being selfless, and like you can elaborate on just another one.
I think it was selfless and patience. With basketball, I wanted to see results quicker. And when I didn't, I used to get upset. And when I was upset, I would play a specific way. And Coach Leon, we shouted him out earlier on, but he's really good at seeing how you are. And he'll pause everything and address you specifically. It's embarrassing, but he'll do it to embarrass you, but also to wake you up. So with me, I would be impatient. I would want to learn a specific move without even putting the hours into it. And I realized that when I didn't get that outcome, I would lash out on my peers, my family. I'd go home, slam the door and stuff like that, which is like really selfless. But then if it wasn't for, I was a crash. I don't like when I didn't get specific things. But if it wasn't for Coach Leon, saying that, hey, Omo, you have a thing of not being patient. Like I wouldn't have realized that. Maybe I would have in another situation later in life, but then I think that would have been too late. I would have messed up so many things if I learned it later then. So yeah. And you guys?
Now, for me, I think one thing that sports definitely did teach me, and maybe coach, I don't know which coach in particular, but I know for a fact, is confidence. Yeah, confidence. Because I learned when you're confident, especially basketball. Basketball teaches you
basketball,
basketball's a confidence sport. If you're not confident, you're not gonna make it.
3-point line, Baba.
Exactly.
That's nerve-wracking, bro. You there?
It's nerve-wracking. Hey, they say let him shoot.
Yeah, when that guy goes for that ISO,
Yeah.
you have to go.
You have to go. You have to go.
You have to be confident, you know. So I think that's one thing sports definitely told me, bro. Like, be confident, bro. You know, be confident in the steps you take. You know,
100%.
Boy, you can see it's a free kick, bro. Wait, Chance, let me take it. Chance, I'll take it. You know, trust yourself. That free throw, bro. Tell yourself, nah, I'm gonna let me take this free throw. Let me try this 3. Let me call this ISO. You know, be confident. I think that's one thing sports definitely taught, confidence and just like moving in confidence. And that's something I've in my life, like till today now. I use it definitely. Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah. For me, it's mainly just been in terms of relating to people, you know, because I was forced to, what's this thing? At first I used to play shooting guard, but then I went to point guard now. And that helped me see a lot in terms of like the team and the people that you're working with, you see. And I started to apply that thing in life, you know, because some people are just not as good as others. It's just unfortunate. That's just the way that it is. However, you're just going to have to use what's good about them, you know.
Yeah.
You need to help them see that in themselves, you know, because sometimes they won't be able to see it.
Motivate their strengths more.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
you see. So that's something that basketball brought in me. You know, I'm able to see that in people now. I think I had a mentor. Yes, I did have a mentor.
Yeah.
That guy, I won't even lie. If that guy didn't mentor me, I was probably gonna leave like a lot, like way before I left. I won't even lie to you. That guy helped me see things in myself that I never thought were even there.
Yeah, true. Yeah, for me, sports taught me that winning mentality. I was at a point where like, you just lose, bro. Hey, man, in a squad where you're just losing, bro. You're just losing. Now you're just celebrating for one goal. You're just losing, bro. And now it becomes frustrating because now it sets you apart from the others because then you get to see those who are comfortable with it. And then it's like, how do I even compete myself with people who are comfortable with it? Who are losing. And that's when
that relates to scalar and everything as well.
Exactly.
People are studying to fail nowadays.
And that's when I saw
literally.
That's when I saw in life, bro. There's no competition, bro. It's just the winning mentality is you.
Yeah.
It's you, bro. So because the problem is that if you competing against someone else, you're becoming better than them. You're not becoming better than yourself. Because then once you're better than them, you stop.
Then what?
Then what? You stop.
You never really beat yourself.
So now it's that winning mentality. And these days, when I go places and when I go to work, I don't know, like whenever I go to work, I think it's like a game. We're like, sharp, like I'm going to do my best. I'm not doing it for anybody. I'm not trying to be better than anyone. I'm not trying to impress the coach at all. Like I'm not trying to impress them. But it's just the thing of like that winning mentality is in me. That like it becomes second nature.
It's almost like
that I don't even struggle to win. I just win.
Yeah, it's like that saying when they say you're only as good as your last game.
Exactly.
You're only
just
good.
You're
only just as good as your last game.
You see, and I won't lie. Sometimes it's that thing where like the moment you know that you are frustrating people, that's when you know that
you're doing something right.
I'm winning.
That works both ways. You could be the worst on the team and think you're the best shooter.
The thing is,
and now you're frustrating people because you
keep
winning.
In that sense, remember, in that sense, because remember, when it comes to sports, we don't put ourselves separate in a team. We all one.
Yeah.
So when I mean frustrating other people, I don't mean my teammates because we all one, right? So we frustrate other people.
Or your competitors.
Just like a boxer. When you're a boxer, bro, you don't want someone who's gonna fight you to be happy. Like, dog, you want somebody who's gonna fight you to be happy to fight you. You don't want that, bro. You want them to be like, yes.
I'm
gonna go up against this guy.
Feel intimidated.
I'm gonna go up against this guy. And you want to be like, yeah, I'm happy to fight you. Come. But you want them to be intimidated. And that's that's how the world is. And one thing I also learned is that, hey, bro, some people's celebration is some people's loss, bro. That's sports. Not everybody's gonna win.
Life.
And that's
That's how
It's
it is.
life.
And that's life.
Literally, it's life.
And it goes down to a point because I'll make reference to what happened now at work. We had a sales conference, whatever the case is. We had to present. And I kept presenting to my boss, and my boss is like, go back. Like, you're not getting it right.
Damn.
But then the other group, they got it right from the second try.
Yeah.
We had to do it 10 times. Only for us to be better than that group in the conference sale. And we won the award. And that taught me a lot, bro. It taught you that, like, don't compare yourself with these ones. Because now these ones, they relaxed and then they got it, but then they couldn't win.
It's that winning
But
mentality.
they won.
Yeah, Mamba-ish.
But then they saw that these ones, they're always repeating, so it's fine, we can relax, dog. These ones. And then, so yeah, winning mentality is important.
Yeah.
100%.
And the thing about it, I want friends who want to win. If you want to lose, you want to be
100%,
comfortable,
definitely.
so I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah, winner mentality.
Kid.
Winner mentality is
Some
definitely,
tatazelling.
definitely dependent on your environment. Definitely.
Yeah.
I would say on my side, because you guys pretty much touched on a lot of things like that I relate to as well. But I think the most important one that I've learned, like in the team that I've learned about been with now, it's standards, like not just from my coaches and stuff like that. Well, it does stem from what my coaches have instilled in us, but even like how you move, like the standards that you set for yourself and for the team, like
100%.
I'll be honest, from the when I started in 2023, like gents were like, I would say like laxy daisy, like they would come to training after school and just do their own thing. And like, okay, training, you're playing with guys who are like, who can ball. But it's more of like when he came in, there was not the exception of being late, wearing the wrong kit. So like setting the standard on everything. And already I had that in mind and like how I moved generally. But I think with them, it just carried us and myself to a new level, to the point where our standards took us to, so at the end of the year, like every December, we've got this competition where you get to qualify to play for Varsity Cup. And last year, our preparations weren't the best, but we set the standards early. And like, as much as the boys were like complaining and this and this and this, but Jen still came on time. They did what was necessary or what they were accountable to be doing. And when we went into the tournament and we played against the likes of like University of Limpopo, these guys are bigger than us. They're faster, but we gave ourselves the opportunity to do those things, and to the point where our standards reached us from, so in terms of our ranking last year, we were number 10, and our goal was to go at least top 3 to qualify. But unfortunately, due to certain things that I won't discuss at the tournament, like we were over.
Ref, do something.
But now he nailed it, like honestly. But we overachieved to the point where we beat Limpopo, Rhodes, and even so basically, to just cut short, we finished 4th.
Wow.
And we were 3rd, but due to some things we finished 4th. And then, as much as the guys were like disappointed on the result, we understood the reasons why we got you, because of our standards. So even now, while preparing now, like even earlier, the methods and the standards and how we do things in jail, not even on the field and off the field, we know what we need to be doing. And we can stand on it on the point where it's like, even if Umuntu can tell you, Intano, why are you coming 5 minutes late? We understand why he's saying it. You can't just be like before, it's like, Ishintana, I had class. We all have class, but we have a standing to uphold. If it says 5:30, be there at 5:30. No matter, we know what's going to happen if you don't come at that time. You're gonna be doing push-ups, you're gonna be sprinting, and you don't like those things. So set the standard, gents. So yeah.
Now, I think sports sets the foundation of like a respectful guy. You know, as you said, standards, discipline. Yeah, I think that's the word I was actually looking for. Thank you. Winning mentality. That's the type of guy you want in your life, regardless if that's a friend. His was
Awareness.
Awareness, yeah.
awareness. Okay, my bad. Yeah, those are the type of guys you want in your life, regardless if it's friends or your partner, whatever. Like, that's a good dude. I wouldn't lie. Of course, they have values and all of that, but then if they have those, you know, virtues established in their hearts or wherever, bro, I don't think you can go wrong, in my opinion, dude. So it is admirable and all of that. I actually realized it was Zuzo who told me it was about losing. There was a time in basketball I was losing quite a lot, and Zuzo was like, bro, look at losing as a thing of, you know, you have things to work on, but the winner doesn't know as much as you do, you know. And I was like, it changed my perspective, because I was really upset whenever I lost. I was a sore loser. But I was like, you know, I think there's things I have to work on, but the winner, after versing me, of course he won, so he's not necessarily focused on improving. He's focused on the fact that he won. Of course, there's different type of winners. There's winners who, after they win, they focused on, I need to get better and all of that. But most of the time when you win, you hardly ever think about what could I improve on. You necessarily, most of the time, you're just satisfied with the fact that you won. So I do remember it was you were the one who told me that, and it kind of changed my perspective of losing. And it goes back to what you said about having that winning mindset. The fact that you guys had to do it 10 times. You guys could have been like, I'm tired. This guy, I let the other guys go. But, you know, you guys were like, okay, we lost. We didn't achieve his standard. Let me try again. And essentially, you did it until you got that standard reached or whatever.
Winners and losers have the same goals.
Yeah.
Literally. Winners and losers, they have the exact same goal.
Yeah. So now, they do actually. Now that we spoke about things that sports has taught us, or like kind of, you know, sharpened in our lives, what do you think us as guys outside of sports, even involved in sports, could like help one another with or in? Like, for example, there's a lot of guys we know who struggle with what's this anger management. You know what I'm trying to say? And essentially, like, you can't say, hey guys, do this, do that, do this. But essentially, like, in your life, what do you think there's like certain things? I know I'm just changing the question, I apologize. Things that you realize you struggle with, and essentially open a possibility for us to discuss it now to help each other out. Because I may look like I have my life sorted out and everything is looking good, but these guys have wisdom that I need to fix that specific problem that I would definitely accept with both hands. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think for me, because let me start it off. I'm trying to think quickly.
Maybe if I can add to that one.
Yeah.
I'll also put it up to men. Guys, what's up? What's up?
We have a little friend here, you know.
I don't see. I can't see.
Oh,
You see.
we have a hooper.
Oh, yeah?
You know what?
There's a hooper anyway.
Let's continue.
Yeah, let's continue.
Continue.
Yeah, but I'm going back, guys. Like, you know, there was a time I spoke to Omolemo Nwelile, and you know, there's certain things that Omolemo is mentioning now, like how to like manage anger management and all of that. And hey, guys, you know, certain things just come from you, and maybe it's a thing that like you must accept that changing certain things are not easy. I think one thing that because people go the easy way, so certain things are not easy. They're really not easy. But one thing men should try to at least make themselves at a better place emotionally is start with yourself. Start with yourself, bro. Understand, put in the work. As much as you have a winning mentality, understand that, hey, dog, you can't afford to celebrate, bro. That's one thing.
When does this guy get in?
That's exactly what we were talking about.
That's my bad.
Bro, this guy made it flat.
It's on you.
It's on your shit.
Relax.
Hold on, I got it.
Open the
It's
door.
a grasshopper.
Hold on.
There's a hooper here.
Grasshopper in the house.
Yeah.
KD.
You got National Geographic. Went from Boyz Aloud to National Geographic.
You got it even there, yeah, bro.
What the frick
What's
was
this?
that?
This is the grasshopper.
Is that blood?
It's not green blood.
Green blood.
Anyway.
Muddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
you remember that person?
Yeah, I remember Mali, bro. Hey, thank God. God has saved me, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, God saved me, bro. I'm lying.
but as I was saying, I think one thing is like guys must understand. You put in the work, you win, you celebrate.
Yeah.
I think there are guys out there who are just too hard on themselves, bro. There are guys who are just too hard on themselves. They just push themselves. And you must understand it, bro. You're human, dog. You need to relax. You need to celebrate. If you failed or you lost, I mean, sure, just as long as just relax, bro, and be like, okay, you know what? We'll try it again. You know, dog. Some guys are just too hard on themselves.
Yeah.
And for us to lay out outlets and all of that for you to help you with your anger issues or whatever, that's your responsibility. You're a man at the end of the day. Find a way to solve your anger. Like, let's be mature about it. We're all grown-ups.
Yeah.
You know? And we need to put it, we will make you accountable that there's no excuse for whatever behavior you have just because of your issues. You know? Certain things are easy. Yes, things may be tough, but spoil yourself. Do we ever talk about that as guys? Or is it a thing that whenever we get money, we give it to someone else? That's the chat.
That's
Whenever
what I've
we
been
make
going
money,
through
we give
lately
it to
as
someone
well.
else.
So that's what I've been going through lately as well. Just I never sit down and think about, let me take myself out.
Exactly. Take
Do it.
yourself out, bro.
We've
Spoil
got
yourself.
different like avenues or like methods on like
That's an outlet.
so
by
like
the way.
self care basically.
Yeah, that's an outlet, by the way, bro. Spoil yourself.
Spoil yourself.
Yeah.
Even if it's alone, it's better when you're alone.
You can
so-
go to the movies alone.
Yeah, go to the cinema.
not
That's a
alone, it's
vibe
cool.
still, yo.
Exactly. You know.
Yeah, it's not sad. Don't say it's sad to go to the
I
movies
can
alone.
relate.
It's not sad.
Yeah.
Now joking, yeah, nah, facts though.
Yeah.
Now, explain yourself.
That's
is
another
like-
outlet, by the way.
Yeah.
But it's sad though that whatever money they receive, it goes out, bro. Because essentially, like that's not your reality. So I don't mean to project it on you, but then someone's reality. You know what I'm trying to say? As your role in the household as the guy, essentially that's your duty, and it's tough because no one necessarily focuses on you. I only have one day, Father's Day, you know, to kind of reflect how much we appreciate you. Honestly speaking, I mean, of course, depending.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, depending on us, sisters, on the household, right? Some households do really appreciate the father in their household, but then we can't necessarily assume that it's done in every household. So I really like what you said regarding spoiling yourself. I think that's even for me right now. I don't have any responsibilities, but I really do. I mean, of course, like I eat food that I enjoy, but then like, bro, I can't just limit myself to doing that. You get what I'm trying to say? So I think that's.
Yeah. The ability to provide is a thing, you know. Providing also has a point. It comes with a point of like protection as well, but the way I want to do it, you know,
On your terms.
on my terms. Yeah. But I think providing for me is if I wanna have
Or like
some-
currently now in our life.
Like
just-
currently.
or just in general.
Oh, I know,
In
dog.
Do you
general.
see
Oh.
yourself
Oh,
as
Yes.
Big provider.
Yeah,
we see
provide,
you.
yeah.
We see you, bro. Oh, big provider.
Of course, man.
Having a family, provide and all
yeah,
that.
definitely.
But
Yeah,
living
nah,
it, it's not.
nah,
It's up to
definitely.
you.
Definitely,
It's up to you.
definitely.
Now, I'd say definitely, even just speaking from a previous relationship, like, for me, it was just automatic,
Yeah.
honestly speaking. Like, I couldn't, like, as much as my person at that time, like, she had her own thing, and we spoke about it, and we had an agreement on certain things, because we were both supporting each other, but mentally, I was like, maybe it's just like the part Zulu in me is like, me, I'm going to step up and I'm going to, I'll do it because it's my responsibility because you're my girlfriend, so I'm going to, put my foot down and be like, I'm going to support you, and we can support each other, but at least showing the first step, I was the first one to initiate it.
Yeah, sometimes like a girl will offer, I'll be like, let me, it's fine. Like, no, bro, stop.
Yes, please.
No lie. It's like it's cool when you can see like she's also willing to as well.
You offer, yeah, facts,
Yeah, and another thing for like an outlet, as much as we spoke about sports, sometimes you don't even have to participate in. You can be a spectator, you can watch. It can be a nice outlet, Hopefully your team wins at the end of the game. But that's another way.
Yeah.
I'm still strong though. I'm still strong.
Nah, yeah,
you?
yeah.
Bro,
Are you
at
This
this
guy's
point,
strong.
at this point, your willpower's on life support. Dude, being a United fan,
Bro, like,
You see conversations like this.
Yeah.
yeah, but it is. But you see, I'm happy though. I mean, like, yeah, but like, obviously, but at least in the beginning of the game, I was happy.
bro, I feel like if this guy, if he's not talking,
when it
he'll
was
cry, bro.
0-0, I was happy.
Yeah.
That outlet worked for me until the end. It's like, you know. So that's also another thing, you know, and an outlet like that, you know, introducing yourself to other sports to watch, find interesting. I mean, like golf. I just recently started playing golf now, and wow, before I was like, yo, bro, this thing is boring, but now I'm enjoying it. I even have a membership.
I'm like, just getting old.
Boys part of the PGA tour.
Oh,
But I hear it still. Like, I played golf, but like,
yes.
I hear
I hear
it.
the chat.
like,
I hear the chat. I'm like, this guy's becoming out, bro.
So the stats
I'm telling you.
This guy's coming out, bro.
Let's wait for it.
Nah, yeah.
I'll wait for the time. I'll take you guys for golfing. You guys will see. You'll enjoy it.
Nah, but essentially, like, watching sports, discussing sports magazines, sports podcasts, like things like these four guys, I think are crucial because it's an easy icebreaker conversations starter.
Yes, like literally, Jens could walk in a room, like all of us here could not know each other's names, nah? And I could literally say, Ronaldo's better than Messi.
You see
Everyone
everyone.
talking.
Everyone.
Without even asking each other's names.
Names,
It's like,
yeah.
wait, what? No.
Yeah.
You know?
But Jens, you know who's better.
Nah.
We know who's
Messi.
Ronaldo, thank you. I'm glad we can come to a common consensus. Ronaldo's better.
Go into the comments and please,
tell
like,
us.
no,
Please tell us.
elaborate. We know the truth.
We know the
You
truth.
know the truth.
We know the truth.
Bro, you
I'm
know,
just-
I was
I'm
already
just
like,
saying.
What?
Messi,
yes. Bro, you know what's crazy? I thought he'd be like, those guys are about to say Ronaldo. You said me, bro. My day just got better, bro. Like, I won't lie.
Yeah.
What, you Messi?
Yeah, bro.
CR7 guys.
Yeah.
No, just.
I mean, like, I
I
was
say
like,
Ronaldo guys.
I
Like my chat is like, okay, sharp. Now you guys are gonna count the Cavs like
No.
Messi won it all. Right? But like, dog, like if you watch Messi and Ronaldo, dog, which game was entertaining?
Messi, bro.
Messi.
World Cup. With Mbappe.
Okay, that's not. I don't think that's a good way.
That was the best World Cup
So
final.
sad.
Okay, let's be honest.
Of
Nah.
all time.
That was the best World Cup final.
Like
of
even
all time.
Ronaldo scored.
Let's just be honest.
Which one? Which one?
The 2022.
Yeah.
2022 World Cup
Messi
final.
and
Yeah.
Mbappe. pff.
Yeah, man. Come on, guys. That was the best. In the comment section, guys, let us know if that was the best.
That
But
was the best.
player Ronaldo takes
Yeah.
it every single day. But
Ronaldo, you
this
know
will-
why I think Ronaldo's the best?
Why?
Because he's the most realistic and most relatable.
Realistic. This
See,
guy is also real,
And
bro.
relatable.
Nah,
No, but
Messi.
you won't see someone recreating Messi's moves.
Guys, just leave it in the
See,
comment
it's one
section,
view.
guys. Just leave it
I
in
mean, that's true.
One of one.
Messi's
the
an
comment section
alien.
in the comment
That's why
section,
he's the GOAT. He's not a human.
But like again, you see like how we interacting as gens. Like you can see how much just being in a community of just like football, like you can just talk up anything, like the most random things, and it's a blessing to even have that. So like,
I won't lie, it
I
is.
encourage gens, if you want to be on the right side of things for your life now. Just come to football and just say Messi. Just help yourself for your mental well-being,
Ronaldo.
please.
Yeah.
But I think it's beautiful because like you're not actually physically playing the sport, but then you still have the same enjoyment of like you still forget that I have other things to do real life. Like we can have a discussion right now if we go we're actually filming, like let's lock in. Like time still passes by and it's like such an enjoying thing to do. Every time I talk about sports, whether it's at school, at the gym, wherever I am, like I enjoy that period because it's like whoa, like I'm interacting with this guy on another level.
But also
and
at
it's
the
just
same time,
a good thing.
at the same time, it's okay to not know though. You
know
shouldn't.
what?
You shouldn't be pressuring yourself just constantly. Oh nah, I need to know what
That's
who
true.
scored in this match in this second. I need to know
All
everything.
knowledge.
Yeah, but
Ball
yeah.
knowledge. It's okay to not have ball
you can't
knowledge.
be like this.
But
No, exactly.
You can't be like this
But I
and
think
you watch
you need it.
highlights.
Exactly.
Aye.
But I think-
You can't be like this and you watch highlights. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Though.
Now, but I think, like, true, like, you can have, like, that balance. But I think, okay, this is just me personally. Like,
Yeah.
when you more attached to the community and, like, the club, like, you can look at your Uniteds, Liverpool, and I'm kidding. Guys, I'm just kidding. But you just look at, like, fans, like, when you look at Champions League and Prem, like, people who wear those shirts, people like literally work hard to go wear a t-shirt that just says Real Madrid or whatever, and they're a community, and you don't have to be like born knowledge and stuff, even though it will help in your cases, but like just being bonded and having an emotional attachment to it, it's the best thing. Like you can't like separate it. Hence some gents will even be like, who are you choosing your wife for football? Sorry.
And that's how we're gonna end it. Who are you choosing your wife for football?
Who are you choosing, Willie?
No,
Sports and gaming, I've been tapped in like all my life, specifically gaming.
Yeah.
I have all the
for
cousins
sure.
and brothers, and they never used to allow me to play the PS2. That's why I continue the tradition, bro. PS3, PS4, 5 until I die. You feel me, bro? Like I'm when I rap it, bro. So essentially, like whenever I play those games, I may not play those games with my cousins, but then I'm still feeding the child within me, bro, and I can't let that go. So essentially, bro, gaming, I love gaming. I won't lie. I don't play games as much as I used to because of uni and all of that. But then during the weekend, even like one of my closest mates, bro. I'm friends with him because of gaming. I didn't know this guy, and we met through gaming, bro. And him and I were like tapped in, bro. So essentially,
We also meet through gaming as well.
I met Tox through gaming, bro.
Literally also met through gaming.
And the first time I met Tox, like him and I were toxic.
Yeah, we were shit talking so
We were
much.
talking trash,
Like, it was bad.
You're
So
trash, like you're asshole.
You suck
At the rage baiting.
Swear, boy.
And then like essentially those late night talks when you play gaming GTA
Oh,
all
you guys
of
play
that.
Fortnite?
I used to.
okay.
That's how we met.
That's
bro.
how we met.
Yeah. So I won't lie,
I was
bro.
mopping this thing.
I was still believe this guy.
Okay, guys.
Don't believe this guy.
Alright.
But you can see, I can talk about gaming forever, bro. So I won't lie, dude. Those two things, even though I was gonna say there's also like anime. Hold on, let me talk, bro. You can't say that in public because those will be like, you watch anime? Oh, you watch, bro. But like, it's things like that, bro. That that like, I don't know, bro. They're just things guys do. I'm not too tapped into the anime, but then I had my fair share, and people always sleep on it. They're like,
Bakugan.
Ushabadi go buy. It's like, bro.
I used to have the Bakugan like action figures.
Yeah, those ones on the cards.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah.
People clown them as like Popeye cartoons, like bro, it's more than that.
Yeah, even my dad
So it
to this
is
day, I
an
tried to put my
Yeah,
dad.
it is. So there's good outlets. There's nice outlets.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
It's like good addictions.
Yeah, good addictions. Yeah. See, so guys, like some of the outlets doesn't have to be tough. Like
like
going to the
music,
gym
it's not
or
the
something.
same.
Yeah, sure, you can go, but keep it light.
Or just
Don't
kill women,
don't kill
guys.
women. I won't lie. There's,
don't kill.
there's other things to do, bro.
Yeah, man.
Don't kill women. Yeah.
But yeah, guys.
Yeah, as Willie said,
Yeah.
Hey, man, FIFA. I won't lie. You see FIFA. I sham 3-0 forfeit before half.
Yeah,
Yes.
before halftime.
That's standard.
Why do I get
That's the universal
get
rule.
out?
That's the
bro.
universal
That's the
rule. Universal rule.
Don't be like, no, I'm coming back. There's no coming back.
There's no coming back.
bro, halftime is
This was it. Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you guys for watching, for tapping in this far. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to get your Policia merch,
There we go.
and your Boyz Aloud sweaters, your Boyz Aloud t-shirts. And
know,
thank you
I'm
for supporting the brand and the channel.
Yeah.
And amplifying the boys' voice. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And don't forget to share the video. And yeah.
See you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
You did that, guys.